Hello and welcome to another edition of Tips and Tricks with the aSa.CAD Detailing Department. Today's tip is going to cover reference files. A common question we receive a lot of calls on is from our clients who receive DWG files from engineers and want to bring those into an aSa design file to detail. It saves time as you can take an already laid out design or details and copy them active. Today I'm going to show you how to accomplish this. The first thing you will want to do is save the file to your desktop or network so you can reference the file. A reference file tab should be loaded to your default layout as a flyout tab. That can be found on the bottom of your screen, and when you put your cursor over it, it's going to fly out. If you don't have that loaded, another way to access that is from your drawing workflow under the Attach group and Attach Reference. And there's even a third way to get to this. If we go up to the top right corner in the search and type Attach, Reference is going to come up as Attach Reference, and you could also select it from here. So I'm going to come down to my reference flyout. When it flies out, I could then select Attach Reference from the icon, or from the Tools pull down, go up and select Attach. This is going to open the Attach Reference dialog. From here, I could browse to where I saved the file, select it, make sure that my attachment method is set to interactive, and select Open. This will open the Reference Attachment Properties dialog. Once this dialog is displayed, there are a couple settings to set. They will be saved based on user, so the next time you do come into this dialog, these settings will be saved. You will want to make sure that you set your model to model first. This is typically where the design takes place. On occasion, the creator of the file may have used layouts and drew inside of those. So if you do place this and not seeing what you expect to see, you could change that later after it's attached. Next, under Orientation, I'm going to want to expand the standard views to select Top. This is going to allow me, once I hit OK, to pick a point on the drawing where I want to bring that in. If I just hit OK without selecting Top, it's going to use whatever coordinates that the AutoCAD file used, and it can come in very far away from where I'm looking. So by selecting Top, I could pick a point to bring it in by. And finally, I'm going to want to make sure that nested attachments is set to live nesting. And I could actually set that nesting depth to 99, which is the max number. What this is going to do, say the engineer sends you several files that are creating one master model. If they send you 12 DWG files, but this is set to 5, you're going to be missing portions of the drawing you expect to see. By setting this to the maximum nested depth, it's going to bring those all in for us. Once you have these settings set, select OK. The next part is to find an area on your drawing you want to place it. So I could zoom in or out with my mouse wheel and left click on the drawing to place that in the design file. Once the reference is placed in your design file, the next step is to copy it active and detach it. By leaving it attached, it will actually take up file size. You can either use your element selection or a fence. This isn't that big of a drawing, so I'm going to use my element selection. I do use a fence when it's a big area, because notice by selecting these, it's going to take longer to copy in with the selection rather than a fence. In this case, my selection is OK. Next, I'm going to want to copy this from the reference file to the design file. So I'm going to select my MicroStation copy command. I held down my right click to get to my quick access tools here and select copy. And next, it's just like copying anything in MicroStation. Enter your first point to copy it from and your next point to copy it to. Right click to reset so it's finished. And the last thing to do is to go back down to my reference file flyout and detach the file. I can select it and hit detach, or just select it and right click and select detach from there. It's going to warn me, do I want to detach this reference file? And I'm going to say OK. Now these elements are active in the design file and ready to manipulate or clean up and add to our aSa levels for our layout inside of this design file. And that's how we bring a DWG file in to use with our detailing software. Thank you for watching and have a great day.